What is up, YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you yet another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today. And today's opponent is going to be Ray. And I was testing out a Rain team, and he was testing out a Mono Dragon team, as you can see. And I vaguely remember how this match came together. I think he just was on Twitter and was like, "Hey, do you want to help me test out my Mono-type team?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" Because I'm just testing out random shit myself, so... yeah, I'm not really going to explain too much about the teams because they're pretty self-explanatory. So we're just going to get right into this, and this ends up being a very short match. Yeah, that's that. In comes the Hydreigon to lead off. I'm going to lead off with my Politoed. And I try to not lead off with Politoed too much because it's pretty predictable, but I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do it this time. So yeah, the rain starts, get the drizzle up, all that good stuff, but I'm going to switch out here because I'd like to preserve... Politoed as long as possible because I do not have another rain inducer. So in comes Ferrothorn to take a dragon type attack, but it turns out he's going to go for the tri attack, and that's kind of strange. But he also has the flamethrower, and the rain helps me out there, and that's basically the only reason that I survived, and I'm able to get off a Stealth Rock. I contemplated going for Leech Seed there, thinking he might switch on the off chance that he doesn't have a fire attack, but yeah, thankfully I went for the Stealth Rocks because it ends up helping me out a lot. So I'm going to bring in Kingdra to take another fire move, and yeah, he takes that very nicely, quad resists it, and with Swift Swim and Dragon Pulse, I think I might be able to sweep his entire team, or pretty close to it. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse, lock myself into it because I am a Choice Spec set that takes out Hydreigon in one hit. In comes the Kingdra, and looking at his team, this is the only thing that I'm really afraid of. This is the only thing that I think can stop the sweep. But, yeah, it turns out that I either just win the speed tie, or he's not running a positive speed natured Kingdra. I guess either are possible. So the Kingdra goes down, and in comes... Dragonite. His multi-scale is going to be broken from Stealth Rock, so thankfully I was able to get those up. And, yep, Dragon Pulse knocks Dragonite out now too, so now we're down 3 Pokemon, 3 to go. In comes Salamence, and I'm definitely feeling it right now. I'm feeling that I can definitely get through this team. So let's go for a Dragon Pulse again. And yeah, Salamence cannot stand up to that either. And really, the only chance he had was to have Dragonite come in with an intact multi-scale, or have Kingdra outspeed with, or not outspeed, but win a speed tie with Swift Swim. So in comes the Tyrantrum, and oh, it's shiny. Look at that. It's like, it's all Smurf-like. And it's not going to be able to live a Dragon Pulse either. So now we're down to the final Pokemon. I've knocked out 5 Pokemon in 5 turns. And yeah, what cost me the match... or what cost me the sweep here is honestly going to be the fact that I did not notice that the rain stopped this turn. For some reason, I just was not counting turns. He's going to Mega Evolve, and oh, look, that's just fabulous. Look at that pinkish purple Garchomp, Mega Garchomp. That's just awesome. And he's going to outspeed me because the rain stops, and he's going to go for an Outrage to break up the sweep. And I could have saved it by switching into a different Pokemon. I have Scizor, and, you know, he would resist the Outrage, but I can't believe I did that. I mean, I'm still going to win the match, obviously, at this point, because it's 5-on-1, but I just really wanted that Kingdra sweep, and it just didn't happen because I was just being retarded. So, yeah, he goes for the Outrage. I know Politoed can live one of those, so I'm not worried about it. I'm actually not carrying... excuse me. I'm actually not carrying... Ice Beam on this thing. So I can't kill him in one hit, but what I can do is go for the Perish Song because this is his last Pokemon, so there's no way he's going to take out 5 of my Pokemon in 3 turns, especially when I have Protect, and he's confused. So I'm not too worried about it at all. He's going to go for the Earthquake, but it doesn't matter. I'm protecting myself, so his Perish count is going to fall down to 2, and so is Politoed's, but I'm just going to switch out and, you know, alleviate that problem altogether. I can fodder off Ferrothorn here, who can take an Earthquake pretty nicely, I guess. It'll probably kill him, honestly. He ends up going for the Stone Edge, though. And, yeah, that doesn't really do anything to Ferrothorn at all. And the Perish count's going to be down to 1 now. And instead of letting Ferrothorn die, I'm like, you know what? I want the 5-0. So I'm just going to switch into Tinsect, the Scizor. and he's still confused, and he doesn't hit himself, but he does go for the Earthquake, and that's not going to be able to one-hit KO Scizor. So that brings his perish count down to 0, and the Garchomp, the beautiful pink, purpley, flamboyant Mega Garchomp goes down. And I was this close to a Kingdra sweep, but that would have been freaking awesome, but not the case. Not the case. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this time, guys. Just a nice little short battle for you today. Hopefully I'll get some better battles with this rain team, and we'll be able to get those up soon. But until then, that's it for this time. So thank you very much for watching, and please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. See you next time, guys. But until then, game on.